Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius for the month of July. It is a general reading, so that being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. Okay, so, excuse me. It looks like the issue here is you had a vision with about a person and about the future you desired to have with that person. And this person represented your happily ever after. It's where you wished to be. You wished to be married to this person, have children with this person. These people stand on the outside of the Four of Wands looking in. It's where they desire to be and they imagine being there. They imagine being a part of this vision of this family. But what happened is it seems like the other person was not on the same page or didn't have the same idea in mind, and they brought the tower in on your vision. That is what happened. This is somebody who, it's like Prince Charming to you, okay, with that Prince of Wands there. This is the person, it's like you could have just met them. They could have came into your life just like out of nowhere, just kind of like they were dropped in there. They can draw you in with just a look, you know, to offer you what you have been craving, which is love. They are magnetic. They are charming. And they will give you that very magical feeling. They make you feel desired, loved, cherished. But they were a prince. And the prince, I feel, had more than one name on his list. And so the prince, well, he would have wanted to keep things simple, because that's what this card is telling me here. The Nine of Spring, okay? So it's telling me it's about simple, okay? Keeping things simple. So this is what he wanted. You wanted to take things, you know, all the way to the finish line, but they did not. So they wanted to keep things simple. This brought in the tower on this relationship. And you, I feel that you went separate ways, okay? Because I have the Five of Swords here. So there would have been most likely harsh words that were spoken. I see them here. And knowing this person's intentions, it was literally crushing for you. It broke your heart because of the wish, of the vision that you had for this relationship. And so more than likely there was other people like that he spoke to, flirted with, dated. It felt like you were not the only one. And maybe you suspected it or you were aware of it. And this would have been what was burdening you. I think it took its toll on you. And I mean, maybe you confronted this person. And that's, you know, where it blew up. And maybe they said things that weren't very nice. Said things maybe they didn't really mean, but they were upset. Somebody was verbally attacked, I feel. I feel like they wanted to control the relationship, to run the relationship their way. And that was keep things simple. So this person could possibly have commitment issues, like the Page of Cups here. He can have emotional issues. He can have be interested 1 minute and not the next. Like he can lose interest quickly. But I mean, in the moment when things are good, he probably really does feel what he's saying, or believes he does. And maybe when he said those stinging words, maybe in that moment, maybe he believed what he was saying. But it looks like there was regret in the aftermath on their part for things that were said, and there is an apology forthcoming with regards to that, but not just an apology. You are about to receive a wish. But the thing is, right now, maybe you're not quite sure if you still want it, but you will be given the opportunity for it. All hope is not lost here. There is still a chance to have that vision. The question is going to be if you can forgive this person for the action and for the things that were said in the past. So you will be looking at that. You'll be studying that. To see if you could get past that obstacle, because that would be what would hold you back at this point, and also what would cause you a lot of worry and fear. Again, the Three of Swords is appearing on an ending that happened. Yeah, see, here it is. Here's the ending. Looking over, this king looks over his kingdom. That ending is heavily on his mind, and so is the heartbreak that it caused. So now there's a lot of fear here with regards to forgiving and trying, not so much about the forgiving, but it's about, can you forgive and forget? Like, can you forgive and jump back in? That's the thing. You're still very drawn to this person, but you fear that it could, be perhaps a toxic relationship maybe. And you're wondering if you could light this flame. You're wondering if you take that leap of faith, if it's going to blow up in your face here. You see? And the next card's the Tower. So, there's a lot of things that are on your mind, a lot of worry, but I mean, the Nine of Swords, let's remember, it is a card of over-worrying, really stretching the imagination. Reflection on being able to move this to a better place, to extract those swords and get rid of them. So here we see that there's news with regards to a wish. It's external influence and divinely guided. You will be tempted by the offer. The question is, can you forgive this person for the things that they said? That seems to be what this is about. Can you forgive them, truly forgive them for what they said? Even like knowing that they didn't mean it. When they said it out of anger. So they didn't mean it. But the problem is when, you know, we say things, once the words are out, you can't take them back. And that's the thing. And so that's the difficult part for whoever this reading is for. For you, that is going to be your obstacle here. So know, though, that they were a prince in the past. They come back in as a king, which is really good, meaning that they do have the intention to stay this time. This is a soulmate connection with the wheel being here. All right? This represents people our destinies are entwined with. This is a deep soul connection. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.